So I've got a great stat for you to hand off to your students that really will reinforce your encouragement for them to practice speed control. There is a number that the number 75 guy on the PGA Tour makes as many 3-putts as he does makes. And that distance is this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and one more step. At 25 feet, he makes 2.5% of those putts, and he 3-putts 2.5% of the time. Let me say it again. 25 feet, 3-putts 2.5% of the time, makes 2.5% of those putts. So when you and I are talking to our students, we need to reinforce the statistic that says those are pretty good players. They only make 2.5% from 25 feet. We may not be as good a players, so when you get to 20 feet or 18 feet, if you work on your speed control, there's a good chance that some of those putts are going to fall in. When they do, and you work on speed and you eliminate the 3-putts because you're not trying to jam in a 20-footer, your scores are going to just absolutely fall because you've eliminated 3-putts. You made one once in a while. You don't freak out. You're not nervous wreck. Pass that stat on to your players and then teach them how to control their speed with the pace of the stroke and length of the stroke. It's going to help them so much. So I think the number one thing I see working with players of all skill sets is, especially with distance control, can I maintain a consistent rhythm to my stroke so I don't explode at impact or I don't make a big long stroke and decel. I use the metronome. I am absolutely hooked on it, have been for, gosh, a decade or more. And we get set up to that, and you can hear the stroke back and forth. And if I do that, that putter is coming through with a consistent acceleration. Ooh, 2.5%, just made one. That doesn't bode well for the next 39, I don't think. But you get the idea. Put that metronome to work where there's a consistent, no 3-putts, made one. That's pretty good. So the other part that's so critical, you know, how far we hit a putt is made up of two things: the tempo of our stroke and the length of our stroke. So I take our putting sword, flip it over, and we've got markings on the back that are going to give me stroke length. I set the ball right there on that V, and I'm going to bring this putter back into the light green through to the light green. And I'm going to do it in rhythm. And I'm going to hit putts that are exactly the same distance because I have the same stroke length and I have the same tempo. If you want to become deft at speed control, use these two tools. It'll make you incredible.